Hello everyone, Carolyn here and welcome to today's tutorial. Today I will be showing you my own original design, and this is the Warlock bracelet. This is for my magical series that I have posted on Instagram. This is a 9-pin bar setup, and the centermost pin bar is going to be up, then you go down a staggered step, up a staggered step, and the next 3 pin bars are aligned on both sides. Alright. I used 4 colors in this rendition. I'm going to be doing the same thing, just repeating, and I will show you on this bracelet the band placements. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, and on this one, the perimeter, the black, I'm going to be using brown, and also because we're going to be laying these bands, these tie-dye bands at the same time, I'm going to be using metallic purple. Okay, so but for the perimeter I'm using brown. I'm going to go ahead and drop 2, and then you just work your way from the centermost pin bar out to the edge. Get down there right. Okie-dokie, and then go up 1. We're going to pause there, repeat the same process on the opposite side, just mirror image. Working your way to the side, to go down, across, and then up 1. Okay, and here's where you take your secondary color where I use the tie-dyes. I'm going to be using metallic purple. What you're simply going to do is create an X, starting with your first pin bar going to the right. Oh, that's busted. And then crossing over, creating that X, and then you're going to go up. And then you're just going to repeat that all the way up the loom. So go to the left, or excuse me, to the right, and then to the left. And go up, and then to the right, to the left, forward, left, and then right. So repeat that all the way up. And for the right side, what you're going to do is go to the left first, and then cross that over to the right, and go forward, and then to the right. Oh, nope, sorry guys. To the left first, and then to the right. Sorry about that. Forward, to the left. Come on, get untangled. And then to the right. Last time, and then I'm going to let you finish it up on your own. Forward, to the left, and then to the right. I went up 21 gaps on this bracelet, so if you want to go up to 21, and then I'll be back to show you how to finish it off. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, so I've made it to the top of my loom, and before you close off the very top of your X, what you want to do is go ahead and finish laying your perimeter. So we're going to go across twice, and then diagonally up twice. Okay. Repeat the same thing on the opposite side, mirror image. So in twice across, and then up twice. Okay, and now that we've got the perimeter finished off, now we can finish laying our remaining X's. So on the right side, you go to the left first, and then cross that over, and then mirror image that, so to the left first, and then cross it over. Okay, so now we are ready for our next band placement step. Let me get the camera adjusted a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so for our next band placement step, we're going to be placing the green and the white bands. Okay, and this is the signature side. Right there. Okay, and credit to Jays Alvarez for the use of his cuff stitch right here. Okay. So without further ado, let's get started. You want to take your next 2 colors. I'm going to be using Caramel Persian and the Sparkle Maroon Pearl. what we're going to do is on the second and third pin bar, we're going to go forward and then diagonally, and then you're going to take your third color and go across, or your fourth color. Okay, and then just repeat that up the loom. So go forward and then diagonally down, and then take your next color and go across. Again, forward, diagonally down, and then across. Forward, diagonally down, and then across. Okay, so continue that up the left side. You want to mirror image that on the right side. So on the 7th pin bar, go forward, down at an angle to the 8th pin bar, and then across. And again, mirror, repeat that all the way up. So forward, diagonal, and then across. 2 more times, and I'm going to leave you off to finish up. Go forward, down at an angle, across with your next color, forward, diagonally down, and then across. And get on there. Okay, so repeat that all the way up, and I'll be right back for our next step. Alright everybody, I'm back, and so I hope your loom looks like this all the way to the top, and there's no need to cross over at the top, so that would be your last horizontal band placement on that step. Alright, so now we are ready for our next band placement step. In this rendition, it is the tie-dye that you see going up the center, outlining the starburst. I'm going to be using metallic purple, and it's just your simple outline for your starburst, nothing fancy or smancy on that one. So just to the left, forward, and then to the right, forward, and then to the left. And just repeat that all the way up the loom. To the center, to the right, forward, to the center. Last one with you. So to the left, forward, to the right, forward, and then to the center. Okay, and then when you get up to the very top, it's just going to end your it's going to come up at an angle from this center point and go forward, so you won't be placing a closing band because your perimeter will be your closing band. Okay, so finish that up, and I'll be right back when I have mine done. Alright everybody, I'm back, and so hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the top without closing with the starburst color, because you're closing with your perimeter. That's what I was referring to earlier. And so now we are going to be laying the white bands that you see going up the center on either side. Okay, I'm going to be using the sparkle maroon, and what we're simply going to do is work with the 4th and the 6th pin bar, and the gaps in between each starburst is where we're going to lay those bands. So just all the way up. Easy, easy, easy step. Just don't forget to cover the gap between each starburst. Okay. All the way up. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and show you our next step as well, and then I'll go off and finish up both those steps at the same time. What our next step is going to be is just simply working or laying the zigzag, or excuse me, not the zigzag, the starburst pattern around the starburst, starting at your 2 o'clock position and then just working your way all the way around. And so once she gets that one laid, we'll move on to the next one. Again, starting at that 2 o'clock position and then working your way clockwise all the way around the loom. Or the starburst rather. I'll get it out right one day. Okay, I'm going to do one more with you and then I'm going to go off and finish up both those steps. Again, starting at the 2 o'clock position and working your way around. And please make sure that you lay your vertical bands first, because it will matter in the looping process. Okay, so just finish that up, finish the horizontals first, and then come back and fill in the starburst. I'm going to finish mine off and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back, and so we're ready for our final band placement step. In this bracelet, it is the black that you see going in between the starburst and the green, right there. I'm going to be using the brown, and what you're simply going to do is just work a zigzag from the 3rd to the 4th pin bar all the way up your loom. Just a simple zigzag, nothing fancy smancy about it. Okay, and then you repeat the same thing on the right side, just mirror image from the 6th to the 7th pin bar. Start the zigzag and then just alternate the zigzag back and forth all the way up the loom. Okay, so I'm going to leave you here, finish that up, and when we get back we'll be ready to loom. Go ahead and put a triple cap band on each one of the center of your starburst all the way up the loom. Am I in the center? Yes, right there, there, and then put a triple cap at the end, and we'll be back and ready to loom. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and so I've got my loom turned around, and I didn't finish all of my capping bands, just in case you're new and aren't sure how to do it. So on the center of your starburst, you're just going to take a single band and loop it around there 3 times. Okay, and then you're also going to do one at the very bottom of your loom, and then also you want to put a cap band on your 3rd pin bar and your 7th pin bar. Triple cap on each one. Okay, and now we are ready to start looming. Okay, we're going to start with our zigzags first. So we're going to go inside our cap band, if I can get in there, and just loom each one of those zigzags back to themselves. No fancy smancy work. Just go in and loop each one of those back to themselves. Okay, 1 or 2 more with you on this side, and we'll jump over and show you the opposite side, and then we'll go off and finish mine up. So you go into the 7th pin bar, grab that band, bring it back to the home post, and then just complete the zigzag all the way up. Okay. So continue that for the remaining of your loom. I'm going to finish mine up and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back and I've completed my zigzags all the way to the top, and we're ready for our next looming step, which will be the starburst. And if you've done my some of my other designs, like my turtle shell, this will be very familiar to you. You're going to go in and grab that topmost band, but instead of pulling it back down to itself, you're going to go to the right with it, and you're going to continue that all the way around your starburst. So go in and pull the topmost band to the right all the way around. Okay, we'll do a couple with you, and then I'm going to go off and finish mine up, again grabbing the topmost band each time and then pulling to the right. Easy peasy. Okay, last time I'm going to do this with you. Sorry guys, bump the camera. Again, grab your topmost band and pull it to the right of the original peg. And then just work your way around the starburst, doing that all the way around. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to go off and finish mine up, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back, and so hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the top. And now we are ready for our next looming step, and we are going to be looming the vertical bands that we placed in between the starburst. And what we're simply going to do is just go in, grab the vertical band, and pull it straight forward all the way up. So go up a peg, grab the vertical band, and pull it straight forward. Up a peg, straight forward. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up because it should not take that long. All the way up. Okay. And then again on the right side, just go in and grab that vertical band and pull it straight. Go up a peg and then go in to pull the vertical band straight forward. Up a peg and straight forward. Repeating that all the way up. Okay. And now that that's done, what we're going to do are go ahead and loom out the perimeter of the starburst. So we're going to start on the right hand side, so just go in and grab that band and pull it back to itself, and then pull that one back to itself, and then come back and work the right side, pulling each band back to their corresponding home post. Again, going in, pulling to the left, and going forward, and then to the right, to the left. Actually, no, before we do that, we need to cross the other half. Sorry guys, my mistake. I forgot to go back and loom the opposite side. Okay, so we go in now and loom the other side of our starburst up, or our perimeter rather. And now we can go in and move to the next starburst. So you go in and grab the right band. Go in, grab your band, and pull it back to their corresponding home post. Working the left side first, and then going back and working the right side. And you continue that the remaining of your loom. Alright, I'm going to go off, finish mine up, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back, and I hope your loom looks like this all the way to the top. And so now we are ready to move on to our next looming step. We are going to be working with the 2nd, 3rd, 7th, and 8th pin bars. And starting on the left, what you're going to do is you're going to go inside that cap band, pull the topmost diagonal band back to itself, and then you're going to take the forward band and loom it forward, and then you're going to go inside that peg, grab the horizontal band, pull it to the side, go in that same peg, and pull the opposite side of that same band back. That's the cuff stitch by J. Alvarez that I gave credit to earlier in the tutorial. And then you're just going to repeat that process all the way up. So you go up at an angle, forward, to the side, go in, grab that corresponding band, pull it back upon itself, and then you go diagonally, if I can grab the bond, and then vertically, horizontal, go back in, grab that opposite side, loop it back to itself, and then you're going to go diagonally again, vertical, horizontal, right? And then bring it back upon itself. And you continue that up the left side. And then you're going to do the same thing on the right side. So you go into your 7th pin bar and grab your your diagonal band, sorry guys. Pull it back to itself, your vertical band back to itself. Go inside the center pin, grab the horizontal out to itself, back upon itself, and then repeat that process up the loom. Diagonally, vertical, put that one back on, and then horizontal, and then the opposite side, and then again vertical, diagonally, then vertical to the side, back to the other side. Last time I'm going to do it with you guys. Diagonally, vertical, horizontal, back upon itself, and then just repeat that process. I'm going to go off, finish mine up, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back, and I hope your loom looks like this all the way to the top, with those last bands just being looped back to themselves. Okay, so now we're ready for our next and final looming process. Oops, sorry guys, twisted the camera. Okay, so what we're going to do is start by closing off the perimeter. So we're going to go into our centermost pin bar and grab that perimeter and pull it back upon itself. To get to right there, I'm going to go ahead and work the other side. Pause right there. And what we're going to do is go in and go ahead and grab that band and just hold it with your hands and then pull this one over. And I'm going to put that back because I want to grab the bottommost band first. Okay, so we're going to grab the bottommost band first and then loop it back to itself, and then cross, bring that other band forward first, and then we're going to take this one and cross it over that one. Actually, I'm going to go up underneath the perimeter and do it like that. That way I'm not stretching that one band out too bad. Okay, so now again we're going to grab the diagonal band first, take it back to itself, and then go forward, and then loop or loom the other band across the border band. So diagonally to the right, forward, and then cross that. Diagonally to the right, forward, and then cross it. Last time, diagonally to the right, forward, and then cross it. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing, just mirror image on the opposite side. So go in, I'm going to grab that band and just drop it, because that way I can go back in and pick it up on both sides. And then just loom that one over. And go in and pull this one forward. And then pull this one forward. And then we're going to go in through that, if you've dropped it, to grab it and bring it through your perimeter and cross it over your perimeter color. Okay, and now we're back to the same process that we were before. So we're going to go in, pull to the center, pull forward, and then pull to the perimeter. Pull to the center, pull forward, and then cross to the perimeter. If I can grab it. Okay, pull to the center, I can grab the right band, forward, and then cross the perimeter. Last time, guys. Forward to the center, or excuse me, sent to the center, then forward, and then cross that perimeter. Okay, I hope I didn't confuse you. If you are, please just rewind. I'm going to finish up to the top, and I'll be back to show you how to close it up top. Be right back. Alright guys, so I've made it back to the top of my loom, and now we're ready to close it off. And what we're simply going to do is just follow that perimeter all the way around, pulling each band back to their corresponding home post. Just making sure to grab the right one. And then repeat the same thing on the opposite side. Cross twice. Up at an angle. And then down at an angle. Okay. I'm going to pull the bands out that I dropped earlier. Put them back around. Oh, only grabbed one. I can get it so I can see. Okay. And then just loop them onto your C-clip. Get in there. Okay. And now we're ready to pull it off the loom, and I do suggest you work from the outside in. I'm not going to make you watch. I'm going to go off and take it off, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back, and I've gotten our bracelet off of the loom, and this is what your Warlock bracelet should look like. This is the signature side, and that's the other side. So, I hope you have enjoyed today's tutorial and today's design. If you have, please give this video a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe by hitting the little red button below. And if you do make one and are on Instagram, please remember to hashtag Warlock bracelet, and also tag me in your renditions. That's at Carolyn Hamlin. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much. Y'all have a great day. Loom on. Bye bye.